Time for baseball on the Jonathan Waite gets the call for game 1 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, Matt, the first thing we're going to find out is how well this guy pitches with little sleep. I can't imagine knowing that you're going to be the next day starting pitcher the night before. This is a young guy making his first start. Listen, you can only make your debut one time, so there has to be lots going on in this guy's mind. Hopefully he can settle down early and pitch well in his debut.
And he just manages to get his hand in. Travis leads off first with 1 away. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. In trouble it is. It's down for extra bases.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to something, some bigger impact.
Into the box, Tom Jr. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Here comes the first pitch. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. And that one is gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 3 here in the early going. And the Blue Jays are back to even now, tied 3-3.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches.
Ready to take his hacks again, Tom Jr. as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run. Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out. Tom Jr. will stride in, but first we take you back to the 3rd as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. First delivery to him on the way. A bouncer to the left side. And this gets under the shortstop's glove. That'll likely be a base hit.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get it triple.
Yeah, that dude said it, D-Roll.
So standing in, Tom Jr. And we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Lifted in the air out to center field. Herrera's there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases.
Daytime baseball from the home of the Phils since 2004. Aaron Nola is ready to go as he's on the mound for the Phils. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
And there's a base hit on the line. So Michael Franco will get a chance to hit this inning following the 2-out success.
Last pitch was a fastball, tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hit.
Striding into the box, Tom Jr. He reached on a single in his first try. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. The 0-1. Well, the shortstop's got him played perfectly as he takes this in for the third out. Jays held in. Ready for another shot now. Tom Jr. First delivery to him on the way. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn two.
Williams is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Ready once again, Tom Jr. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit second. Marte fields it cleanly. On to first, and this will remain. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tom Jr. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am...
They couldn't turn the inning-ending double play. They just get the force out at second, and the runner scores from third.
A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score. Aaron Luke.
A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Stepping in for the Jays, Tom Jr. as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They haven't quite been able to get on track yet. They come in 2-4 over their first 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps. Line the line. This team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
Lifted in the air out to center field. Bradley on the run. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Now batting, Tom Jr. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. And a good pitch, but he gets quite a lot of it. And in fact, he got more than a lot of it. He got all of it. It's a home run. So a solo shot down the line in left. 4th home run here in the early going as the Blue Jays take a 2-0 advantage.
As soon as this thing left the bat, you knew it had the distance to get out of here. The only question was whether it was going to stay fair or not. And that question was answered with a resounding doink as it caromed off the foul pole for a homer.
Digging in, Tom Jr.
The last at bat, Matty B, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. Hit sharply but foul down the right side.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
The 1-2. To short, hit hard. Gloved by Bogarts. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Tom Jr. will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the third inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. And there's the fourth wide one, so he's aboard on the intentional walk.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy. Wow, what a week for these guys. Talk about firing on all cylinders. Winners of an amazing 7.
Almost ready for game time at Rogers Center as the roof is. Coming to the plate now, Tom Jr. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch coming, here it is. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. It was another loss last time out, and this portion of the schedule has not done them any favors as they've dropped 5 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first. Digging in, the switch hitter, Tom Jr. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Jr.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Ball 2.
But this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Popped him up. Swihart is underneath this one. And there's the second out of the inning. Digging in once again, Tom Jr. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Here comes the first pitch. A cold strike on the inside corner.
Don't think for 1 second, after giving up already 1 homer, that he doesn't know where this lineup's headed. He's going to have to face the real sluggers right now, and he's going to have to execute.
Fouled away. Pilar, the runner at second with 1 away. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Betts looking up, and they take the lead. It's gone. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Home run number 5 on the year, and they take a 7-5 lead.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it did.
Ready to take his hacks again, Tom Jr. as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. In there, strike 1.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul.
Well, I think after that foul away, this pitcher can go almost anywhere he wants. That pitch was way off the plate and off speed. I'm surprised he even offered it that one.
Hit in the air down the right field line. but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a one-out hit.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row.
Coming to the plate now, Tom Jr. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. First pitch of the at-bat. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
The 1-2 gets him swinging. He struck him out. Back at Rogers, and this one concludes at a 10-7 score. The Boston Red Sox wrote an important 6th. We are north of the into the box now, Tom Jr. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Here's the first pitch to him. A little bouncer. That rolls foul for strike 1. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They come in on the heels of a victory last time out, but they've been in a bad stretch recently, losing 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I've been really impressed with this team, especially on the recent road trip to start to it. They're 3-1 after 4 games, playing really fundamentally sound baseball. From offense to defense, pitching, it's all coming together for this group.
Hey, after that base knock right there,
stepping up now, Tom Jr. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And he just misses with a curveball.
Man, I really like the way this lineup is making this guy work today. You're going to see the bullpen getting going here soon.
In there, and it's even at 1. Hit hard down the right field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. The 1-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that is off the wall. 1 run scores. They will hold the other runner at third, but it's a 2-run double. And with it, they've taken a 2-run lead. Absolutely scorched that base hit. Worthy of some show track. Digging in and looking for more, Tom Jr. He drove in 2 with a double in his last at-bat.
lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. The throw into second, and that is where the wheels pay off as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double.
Wow, he must be living right because he gets absolutely jammed. Thought we were going to see the bat splintered, but instead he muscles the ball.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Tom Jr. And he's working on a 3-double game right now.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Ready for another chance? Tom Jr. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Junior.
First offering on its way. just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but
there's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. Sixth home run on the season for him as they try to claw back. It's a 5-run deficit. We're watching an impressive power display today. With that one, these two teams have now hit a combined 5 homers in this game. Striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, Tom Jr. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here.
yeah, in his last at bat, he hit a changeup.
And meanwhile now, here's a drive out to right center. And this ball is going to clear the wall. It's a home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, his second of the game, as this lead has been sliced down to 2. Well, that's the 6th home run we've watched leave the yard in this one. Guys, what do you think's behind the hitting we've seen here today?
Dan, they're absolutely knocking the cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night. But a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row?
We are inside and under the... Stepping into the box, Tom Jr. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Jr.
Here's the first pitch to him. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team's in the grind part of their schedule right now. Just had a short homestand, able to say hello to the family, kiss the wife, tuck the kids in at night, and they're back on the road again. This should be interesting to see the energy this team plays with today.
This is line to left. Santander will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the 2nd out of the inning. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays. Into the box now, Tom Jr.
Designated hitter, Tom Jr.
First pitch coming, here it is. Sliced hard down the left field line. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. And they'll have runners at 2nd and 3rd following the 1-out double.
Hey, D-Row, are you aware of this? After that knock right there, that's an 11-game hitting streak.
Digging in, Tom Jr. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind.
Now in the box, Tom Jr., runner in scoring position with two gone.
Junior.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hot shot on the ground is short. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. 8-2 tonight's final. The Orioles jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Almost ready for. Settling in now, Tom Jr. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time.
Yeah, Matty, I know we're getting ready for game 2. But yesterday, man, road trip got off to a great start. They pounded the baseball, pitched, played defense. This team comes in riding high into game 2.
And this one's over at the knees, 2-1. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. Oh, look at Machado. How about that? Any questions as to why this guy's a Gold Glover? Didn't think so. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball. So digging in now, Tom Jr. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First delivery to him on the way. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
Hey, Dan, as a former pitcher, that knock just took him to a 12-game hit streak. Is that in the packet when you're looking over the lineup?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, D-Row. You go into a pitcher's meeting, and they'll make you fully aware of.
One, and there he goes towards second. Strike taken to throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
We all know this team is struggling right now. They're on a losing streak, so when that's the case, sometimes you need to be a little bit more aggressive and try to put some pressure on your opponents. Stolen bases are a good.
Stepping in, Tom Jr. He singled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. And he misses there. 1-2.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
Again, a 1-2. And it's fouled away. The next 1-2 pitch. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Stepping up to the plate, Tom Jr. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Jackson. He gets there, and that's the second out. A 6-0 shutout to finish off tonight's game. Baltimore used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Dylan Bundy earns the win. We are north of the. So stepping in, Tom Jr. as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Tom Jr.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today. They've been playing better than .500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Hey, not an easy thing to do, D-Row, to get a sweep, a 3-game sweep on the road. They've won the first 2, looking to put a bow on this one here.
Yeah, to win 3 on the road, Dan, significantly difficult in today's game. You try and take care of business at home. This would be huge for this team.
And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the Striding in once again, Tom Jr. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard to the right side. Fielded cleanly by Davis. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Now at the plate, Tom Jr. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Tom Jr.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Santander is there, and he'll make the catch. In now, Tom Jr. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
Comes set, and the 0-1. He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. That one is out of here. This game is tied. So it's a solo shot to dead center, and we are tied again.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one. Well, these guys feel pretty good about themselves, and they should. Anytime you can come into somebody else's ballpark and sweep a 3-game tilt, you're doing something right. Great team effort.
A 1-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. The O's came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Michael Given.
A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
Almost ready for game. So striding in, Tom Jr. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon.
Junior.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. No balls and a strike to count. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They've been mired in a team-wide slump of late, as with the loss last time out, they've now dropped 8 of their last 9 decisions.
Yeah, Matty B, we got a couple of teams right now that haven't been playing very good baseball, Dero. One of these two teams needs to get things turned around and start things off on a good note and win the first game of the series.
It just takes one W to put a good taste in your mouth. I'm telling you, I know both teams come in on a losing streak, but someone finds a gap, someone puts their best foot forward and has a nice outing on the mound. This can turn around super quick.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. In front of the changeup there, as this is chopped foul at home plate. The next 1-2 pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's.
And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Oh, and a good curveball that time, as it's taken for a called strike 3, and there are 2 away. With that, let's take a look at the digging in for his second at bat, Tom Jr. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. The pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Iglesias is up with it. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth. So striding forward now, Tom Jr. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Line drive to left. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Dan, after that base hit right there, we're talking about 2 full weeks of finding a way
to the plate now is the designated hitter, Tom Jr. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Oh, that ball's driven into left center. This could be trouble. And it is trouble. It finds the gap for extra bases. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. And he will pull into second with an RBI double.
Well, there's no doubt they've looked pretty inept the last 5 games. But they got the monkey off their back here with the win.
We are north of the border in Toronto, and the retractable. Striding forward now is the DH, Tom Jr. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball, 1-0. And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout the course of a long season. This team should right itself, and it needs to start today.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
This is line to left, and he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Maybe a rug burner, too, after that one as we get another look at it here. More of the show Saturday. Digging in, Tom Jr.
Designated hitter, Tom
First
Jr.
pitch on its way. And this will be fouled away. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Outside for a ball, 1-1. bullet back up the middle. Kiermaier is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. At the plate, Tom Jr.
Designated hitter.
First offering on its way. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field, but that'll hit off the wall in left center. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
You know, D-Roll, that's not a bad way to keep it going. A base hit right there. Hitting streak, 15 games and counting.
Yeah, we're halfway through a calendar month, and he looks up and he's had a knock. You can't.
Runner's on his way to third. Oh, and he may have gotten a bad jump there as he aborted the stolen base attempt and went back to second. Runner goes for third. Strike called. Now the throw down. Throw down to third is thrown away right down the left field line. The tying run is in to score from second. And he fouls this one off. Ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean,
digging in now, Tom Jr. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Good swing, but a late one as it's fouled off to the left. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. It's on the cold side here. Now at the plate, Tom Jr. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sliced hard but foul. And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they are in the midst of a pretty bad stretch as they've dropped 6 straight coming in. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Well, we all know he can burn on the base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. Now at the plate, Tom Jr. He'll look to bounce back after striking out. I'm up. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Into the second deck and gone. Solo shot to right center. Home run number 9 on the year as the Blue Jays take a 2-0 advantage.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball.
Stepping in, Tom Jr. He'll stand in against Chris Archer to get the inning underway.
Very rarely, Matt, do you see a first pitch changeup hit out of the ballpark. That tells me right now that this guy was up there looking for the changeup in that last at-bat. We'll see if they pitch him any differently here.
Drilled on the ground to short. Iglesias is there. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Digging in to try it again, Tom Jr. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. But swing just got to try and straighten that one out. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Left center, base hit.
Boy, there's another opposite base hit right there, D-Row. He's turning April showers into May fowlers right now.
There's no doubt about it.
Wow, not only are complete games rare in this day and age of Major League Baseball, but a complete game shutout. This guy was in total command.
We are north of the border in Marcus Stroman is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Toronto. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they have not been playing all that well, to put it charitably, as they come into this one losers of 7 straight games. Dickerson is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. At the plate, Tom Jr. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Odorizzi gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Junior is really a rare talent in this sport. A true 5-tool player, as they say, which means he can make an impact in a game at any time. Really a joy to watch. Not someone you want to take your eye off of.
Yeah, this guy's worth the price of a ticket. Just to watch his tool set, but not only that, the way he grinds at the plate, the way he battles defensively. This guy is one of the true superstars in our game.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Popped high in the air. Longoria is there for it, and that's the first out of the inning. Ready now, Tom Jr. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. First pitch coming, here it is. Runs up and gets this one down. Abreu has it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Stepping into the box, Tom Jr. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
Now the 0-1. Sliced hard on the ground, right to Iglesias. On to first, and that is a huge out to start the bottom of the ninth. Pitching and defense game, 2-1, the final score this afternoon. The Tampa Bay Rays came